What's going on YouTube? Cloverbells here, back with another Scarlet Violet video, and we're finally going to be showcasing some battle content with the squads that we've released as part of 3 rental videos that we've done for Series 1. So this is going to be the Garchomp Tyranitar squad, aka the Sand squad that we put out, and it's a fun one, and it's one I really like a lot. It's one I've tested quite a bit, so I can't wait to showcase it to you on ladder. And this is a Life Orb Garchomp over here, so it's meant to do a lot of damage. And a typical moveset here with 3 attacks with Earthquake, Rock Slide, Dragon Claw, and Protect. Now, the Clear Amulet item is also a very good item, but I felt like, you know, because Intimidate has dropped so much, I feel like I could take the risk here and just put on the Life Orb and just really, you know, just go for it, right? You know, I would expect the meta would reverse at some point where, like, Intimidate is almost non-existent, and then people are just going to be dropping the Clear Amulet items to a point where, like, okay, now let's put Intimidate back on the squad, right? So, yeah, but until that time comes, I feel like, you know, this is just a safe bet. Then we'll go to our next option here. Of course, we got to have some sand on here. This is the Tyranitar over here. So, if you notice, our Garchomp, let me scroll back here, was Sandvale Garchomp. Okay, and you know, basically the whole idea with Sandvale Garchomp is in the sand you have a +1 evasion, right? So hopefully we can get some evasive hacks in this video. It would be kind of cool if we could. But anyway, back to the Tyranitar here. So it's an Assault Vest Tyranitar, which has risen quite a bit on those Lycanroc teams, but we're going to be using it here. And it's a Tera Flying option, which is actually really cool because then you can just Earthquake next to your Tyranitar, you know, the Earthquake coming from the Garchomp, of course. And with the Assault Vest, you're able to take those Gholdengo hits relatively well, as well as other special attacks. And then you have 4 attacks with Rock Slide and Crunch being the 2 stab moves. And then Ice Punch, really good against other dragons, other Garchomps, that being other good flying types. And then Terra Blast is another good flying type, just to snipe those fighting types that want to hit Tyranitar, or even those grass types. Because as we all know, Tyranitar has a 4 times weakness to fighting, but if you can just Terra into flying and then counter right back with Terra Blast flying, then it just does a lot of damage. And then you can outsmart your opponents that way. All right, moving forward. Then we have the Corviknight here. This is the steel option that we have on our squad. Leftovers, so it's going to be a very bulky set. And our moveset is going to be a Tailwind, of course, to give speed control for the rest of the team. Brave Bird, another nice good flying option. Bulk Up, you know, get that attack and defense boost going. And then, of course, Roost to get recovery, you know, because Brave Bird, you're going to be taking some recoil damage. And then, you know, just having like passive recovery in a one-on-one scenario is always really good, because then you can win that one-on-one battle in the end game, right? So, yeah. And it's also another Pokemon that Garchomp can Earthquake next to. All right. Then moving forward, we have the Amoongus here, of course, with the Oka Berry. And again, with the Oka Berry, you're able to take at least 1 super effective fire move, able to provide redirection support to help set up Tailwind for the Corviknight as an example. And then from here, just you know, a Rage Power Spore, Clear Smog, Protect set, very standard. You're gonna need the Clear Smog in the Dondozo matchups most likely, so that's why we have it. And it also gives the team something to play in Trick Room. So there it is. All right, then over here we have the Volcarona, which is something that's a very underrated fire option these days. And again, it's a Citrus Berry set, so you know we're gonna get some passive recovery at some point. Terra Grass option, you know, just to ignore the Amoongus Spore stuff. But again, you know, just in case you have like a water type attack coming in, you can rely on the grass coverage to help you out there, just to, you know, be able to take those attacks. Heat Wave and Bug Buzz, 2 stat moves. I debated Struggle Bug there just to drop special attacks, but in the end, I just decided for Bug Buzz. But Struggle Bug is definitely a very good move. Quiver Dance as well, you know, you're able to at least set up. Again, you can pair this with Amoongus. You can click Rage Powder, then you can click Quiver Dance, and then Volcarona gets a speed boost, a special defense boost, and a special attack boost. And then you can just click Heat Wave and Bug Buzz for days, right? So really, really good fire option. Good against Gholdengo. That's the main reason that we have it on the team. You know, we got to be able to have something against their #1 used Pokemon right now, according to Pikalytics. So might as well, you know, throw that in there. And then finally, we have the Rotom, which might be the coolest Rotom set that we have on the team. And again, this is an idea that I stole from Joe. So thank you, Joe. This is exactly what the team needed. And what I mean is it's a screens Rotom, right? And technically in the Tyranitar slot, Grimmsnarl fits the bill, you know, because you're able to get a fairy type and then go for screens. But, you know, with Tyranitar on this team, I don't have the fairy option, but I do have the screens option. And when I saw Joe use it, I said, you know what, that's exactly what this team needs. So it's going to be a Hydro Pump, Thunderbolt, and a screen set, you know, really, really good with Corviknight as a lead. You know, you can go for Tailwind, you can set up your screens, and then finish the end game with either like Garchomp, Tyranitar, or Volcarona. And again, another Pokemon that you can Earthquake next to if you are Garchomp, right? So that's the team. And again, this is going to be our first set of cart battles. We've been doing a lot of analytical content on the channel just because it was hard to get some of these mons and, with all the Terra shards and whatnot. But finally we got them. So, let's just go ahead and hop straight onto the ladder and let's get some games going. All right. First off, we got Dondozo and no Tatsugiri. Okay, Dondozo, no Tatsugiri. And we've got Maushold, Garganacl, Kingambit, Pawmot, and there is an Azumarill. Okay, very, very interesting. Well, alright, so dang, what the heck is the Dondozo doing without Tatsugiri? Alright. Garchomp looks really good here just because the Earthquake puts a lot of pressure on Garganacl and Kingambit. The Sand is interesting. It'll give Garganacl an interesting boost, so I feel like that has to come. Maybe I don't bring Tyranitar to this game. I definitely do want Tailwind. I mean, technically I'm already fast. There is a Pawmot on this team. Huh. And then the Terra Grass option is really nice with Volcarona, but I feel like Rotom also is pretty good here. You know what? We're gonna go with, let's go with Corviknight, and let's go with Garchomp over here. I think this is actually really nice. And then in the back, we can go. We could go T-Tar. I think T-Tar makes a lot of sense technically. And I do like Volcarona as my Terra. I think this is okay. I could also go with the Rotom. This is alright. We'll go with this. So I was thinking Rotom just for like the Azumarill stuff. And even like Dondozo if it doesn't, Terra into Dragon. But, we'll figure it out. Oh, he's got the Azumarill in the background? Oh, he's bringing it. He's bringing it. Alright, Terra Grass, Volcarona hopefully can touch it out here. Alright, ooh, this is actually really good for... See that this? This is actually really good for Garchomp and Corviknight here. So honestly, I don't really need to Tailwind here. I feel like I'm already fast enough, so I'm just gonna simply Bulk Up here, and just simply Earthquake. Now, I don't think anything over there gets Wide Guard, so that's cool. So I'm just gonna simply Earthquake here. Alright, so here's the Earthquake. He's just gonna let me do it. Alright, this is gonna be big damage here. Alright, and there goes there goes Kingambit. Alright, interesting how the health bars just react like that. Alright, that's okay. But yeah, it is what it is. And here's our Bulk Up, so we're gonna get a nice attack and defense boost. And then we'll attack the right side with the Corviknight, whatever it is, and then Garganacl is just he's going for Salt here, that's okay. So that's something, but again, we're still fine. Because we just got a free Bulk Up on the Corviknight. Alright, and let's see what else comes out. If he has Pawmot, then that's kind of like GG. Alright, but we'll see what he has there. And it is something the Gourmet, and it is the Azumarill. Okay, that's fine. Honestly, again, we can just simply click Brave Bird over here and just kind of chill. And we can just honestly just click Earthquake. Like, I don't see what else he can do here. It's a pretty easy one here. Like, we're faster than everything. He could Aqua Jet, but like, what does that really do? I think we're fine. Unless he does go for like... Alright, so he protects over there. That's fine. We weren't even targeting that slot anyway. This is just simply an Earthquake. It's going to do a lot of damage into Azumarill. And depending on the speed tiers, we should be able to go first before the Azumarill. He didn't go for Aqua Jet. We should still do like good damage here. Yeah, just like half, so that's nice. And we are faster, so that's really nice. This should actually just take it out. Yeah, oh my goodness. Alright, so Corviknight and Garchomp doing a lot of early work. And again, no Tailwind is needed because we're faster than everything he has. Alright. And we are going to take like Salt Cure damage, but again, like, what does that really do in the grand scheme of things? Alright, what's your last option? Is it the Pawmot? Could be. And again, we're just still going to simply Earthquake, right? And you already protected once. Alright, what is this? Is it Dondozo or Pawmot? It's Dondozo. Okay, that's fine. We have a Grass Volcarona in the back, so I'm kind of okay. So I'm not going to Terra just yet. I'm just going to simply Brave Bird over here, and I'm still going to click Earthquake. And I feel like this is always fine. Alright, does protect, another double protect, but again, I don't really care about that slot. I just want to get rid of Dondozo here. So no Dondozo, I mean no Tatsugiri for Dondozo means no Omni Boost. So this is going to do a lot of damage, probably a little bit more than half, I would say. Alright, because we are Life Orb. Oh, we get a crit. Oh, that's nice. That's good damage. Alright, and we should outspeed. Yes, we do. Corviknight going in there, and there it is. That's it. This game is over. This game was a clean sweep. My opponent had no answer for this thing. Alright. And again, he did get the double protect, but like, what does that really do in the grand scheme of things, right? So, there it is, and now we just simply click. Alright, again, there's salt-free damage, but it just doesn't really matter. Alright. Honestly, like, I can just simply bulk up again just for the lulz, and then just simply pick Earthquake again. The battle should just be cancelled right here. Unless he lets Garchomp get the kill. Alright, he tried the triple protect, but again, this thing has not clicked any move besides Salt Cure and like 2 protects. So it doesn't really do anything, so goodbye. Alright, and there it is. Really, really nice. So very simple, very easy first game. Dondozo without Tatsugiri, I don't know how good it is, but it didn't really help my opponent in this game. So we'll take our L there. I mean, we'll take our win there. Okay, so we have another rain team with Pelipper, Palafin, okay. And then, is this a rental? Okay, so he's got Kilowattrel. So Garchomp is good for this. Alright, he does have Ice Punch on the Palafin. Alright. And then there is the Amoongus problem, right? Honestly, the problem is the screens is not going to matter for the Meowscarada, right? Volcarona is going to have to come in the back in the end game, but if he has like the Hail Boys, I mean the Rain Boys with like Palafin and Pelipper, then that makes sense. He has double Tailwind here. So maybe Corviknight comes in again, and I'm going to keep Tyranitar in the back to be able to change the weather. So here's how we're going to do things. We're going to do Corviknight and Rotom in the lead, right? So this way I can get like take advantage of the rain if he does bring it. T-Tar in the back. And for Meowscarada, what do I do for you? Does Garchomp even come this game? I think I need Volcarona just for like the Meowscarada and the Gholdengo stuff, right? So we're gonna leave Garchomp behind here. Interestingly enough. So let's see what we do here. And hopefully maybe even like the screens Rotom can come in the clutch. Alright, what do we got? Palafin, Pelipper. Okay. So we know Flip Turn is coming. Alright, Drizzle. Very, very nice. Honestly, this is still like a free Tailwind. Or even like a free Bulk Up, if anything. Because like, what is he switching to? Like, he could go into like... There's nothing there that really resists, except for maybe the Meowscarada and like Gholdengo stuff, but like, even then. So we could still match it. I'll actually go for a Bulk Up here. Wait, no. I'm faster. I should be faster. We're gonna Tailwind here. No. I have another idea. No. Okay. We'll Tailwind first, and then we'll click Reflect. So this way we get a little bit of a reduction in his Flip Turn shenanigans. I know he's going to do it. Alright. There's the Flip Turn, of course. Alright, that's why we click Reflect. Alright, he's going back. And what do you want to do here? What's coming in? Gholdengo. Oh, okay, that's really nice. Alright, so here's my Tailwind. So enjoy that. And now what we could do... Alright, so now he has his Tailwind, but we should be able to outspeed this Gholdengo, technically, right? We do have Light Screen, so that's also always really, really nice. Alright, and we can just Thunderbolt that thing. Alright, so we could Bulk Up, we could even Light Screen, technically. I don't want to... Is this really doing like that much damage? I'd rather chip this thing and then just blast it, but then he just brings in like the Palafin, right? I do have the Volcarona in the back, so there's that. So let's just put pressure on the Pelipper over here and just Thunderbolt him. And get rid of it. Gholdengo has Thunderbolt! Okay. Alright, well, enjoy this. Alright, no Sash. Alright, so you're gonna take some damage from this Brave Bird. Alright. Alright, decent damage. Alright. Again, Light Screen would be really, really nice here. And I know the Palafin's coming in, but that's still okay. Still okay. I know he chipped it so that way like the Palafin has like more pressure. There it is, there's the Palafin. Okay. Still good. 0 to hero, of course. Alright, what we could do is again we could just go for a bulk up here. And I could honestly just go for like a Thunderbolt if I could live it. And Thunderbolt just Palafin, just to like no end. But I think he just doubles up here, right? You have to double up the Rotom. You can't just let it die. But then we just get the free switch into Tyranitar next turn, which is kind of like somewhat okay. So I'm fine with this, even if he does go for the Rotom. And then the Corviknight gets like a free bulk up here, which is also really nice. So there's a Jet Punch where it's going. Should go into goes into Corviknight. Actually removes it. Okay. So Reflect not necessary there. Alright. And let's go for a Thunderbolt. We should live this. Yep, we do live it. And now we get a free Thunderbolt into the Palafin. Alright, so that's very, very good damage. Alright, and now what we can do is we can go into Volcarona and just like go into Grass Volcarona. Which is also really nice. And we can take away the rain for Palafin. Alright, so here's what we do. We Terra Grass. We're gonna go for Bug Buzz and remove this thing. Yeah, that should remove it. And then Rotom, we're gonna switch you out and go into T-Tar here. Alright, so take away the rain, switch in our Sand. I mean, he could go for Thunderbolt, he could go for Make It Rain. I would imagine the Gholdengo protects, but he has no reason to, right? He has the rain cover for him. Alright, now, technically, like, if he does click Make It Rain, this is going to be more effective, but I know he's faster, so I kind of have to do this play, because I don't want to take immediate damage from the Palafin like this. Yeah, see, there's a Jet Punch. Where's this going? Goes into Volcarona. See, this is why Terra Grass is really nice. And there's a Thunderbolt that's probably going into Rotom, which actually goes into T-Tar. That does no damage. And here's the Bug Buzz. And goodbye, Palafin. See, this is how you pivot, and this is how you outplay the opponent. For this regard. Alright, so really, really good. And T-Tar has a nice special defense boost. And so we can take like at least one Make It Rain, but again we have Heat Wave Pressure, and his Heat Wave and his Tailwind is gone. So now he has one other Manya, and it is Meowscarada. That's perfect. So now this is where we click the Heat Wave button. We could even like Bug Buzz if we want, but I think Heat Wave just makes a little bit more sense. And then for Tyranitar, we can just click Ice Punch over here, just to like make sure that we hit the Meowscarada. But Heat Wave should pick up the Gholdengo here. There's another Thunderbolt. Goes into T-Tar. Again, no damage there. There's the Flower Trick. Probably KOs the T-Tar 100%. That's okay, as long as we connect on Heat Wave. Oh, he gets a... Well, of course, yeah. Alright, come on, Volcarona. It's all on you. You gotta hit this Heat Wave. And we do hit the Heat Wave. So oh, we missed something. Oh, that's the one we needed to hit. Okay. Alright, so we removed the Gholdengo. That's the one I wanted to hit. But at least if the Meowscarada did have a Focus Sash, it's gone. Alright. Alright, and now we have our Rotom here. Again, the Rotom is not really going to be doing anything here except for nothing. So we need to really hit this Heat Wave. Single target should do the trick, and we'll just click Thunderbolt here. Alright. But again, I don't see how my opponent can get out of this unless I just miss another Heat Wave. Alright. Thinking about it. He could even crit a Dark move. That's another option, but I think we're fine. There's a flower trick. If he goes for Rotom, he just loses the game. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. We just have to connect on the Heat Wave, and we should be okay. Alright, come on, Volcarona. You got one more chance here. Alright, we do hit. That's good. Goodbye. Yep. So, a little bit of a close one, just because we missed the first Heat Wave. But other than that, we were still in a good spot. We just had to make sure we connected on Heat Wave. So, GG's to tie. Alright, we're going against a similar team. He does have a Garchomp, a Rotom, and a Corviknight as well. He has his Gengar, and he has an Annihilape. Ooh, Annihilape. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. But we do have Tera Flying options. We do have Tyranitar for that, so that's gonna be good. The problem is if it's like final Gambit stuff, right? So that being said, I mean, okay, the Gengar, he has like Icy Wind stuff, right? That's gonna be like a problem. But he has no Intimidate, so that's good. I feel like Screens Rotom, just to match his screens, is actually really nice. Yeah, man, I feel like Grimmsnarl comes out as a lead. So that's okay. But then what else comes with him? Is it Annihilape? Could be Annihilape, technically. Alright, let's just do it like this. We'll do like Amoongus Rotom stuff, and then we'll bring T-Tar and Garchomp in the back. He's very physical. He has like no special options here, so we'll sacrifice the speed, and in exchange we'll go for bulk. It just depends on what he decides to bring. Does he bring Grimmsnarl and Corviknight? That'd be my guess. All right, what do we got? Alright, something. Grimmsnarl Pawmot. Alright, yeah, that would have been my lead. Okay, so very simply, what we can do is we can just Spore that slot. So this way we don't have to worry about it, make it like a useless slot, and then just technically Thunderbolt. Now he could have the Garchomp in the back. So that's something else. If he does, then I kind of want to just like Hydro Pump it. But if not, then okay. Or what I could do is I can Spore this slot and then just deal like some damage over here on the Grimmsnarl slot, technically, if he decides to switch the Corviknight here. It's just Light Speed, so that's a good move there. Alright, so he stays in, technically, and it just goes for Taunt. Okay, so it's Taunt Corviknight. And yeah, I'm just gonna go for a Thunderbolt over here. Alright, some chip damage. Alright, and I can't Spore, so now I kinda have to like switch. Okay. Not great. I do have Clear Smog, so I can always do that. Alright, and then over here, I can just click Thunderbolt over here. Chip the Corviknight a little bit. Alright, now he decides to switch. Okay, so now what's taking the Clear Smog technically? Is it Garchomp? There's Chomp, okay. Now, does he protect? Oh, he just Tailwind. He's a smart play. Alright. Alright, here's a raw Thunderbolt. Good damage there. Alright, and there's a Clear Smog. Just a little bit of chip damage, of course. Alright. Now, he could protect. Do I have anything for it? Not really, except like, yeah. So we can't really. Oh yeah, we can't do anything, right? Because we're taunted, quote unquote. So I can just Hydro Pump the Garchomp. I can also remove the Corviknight. It really all depends. But yeah, I could switch here, but does it really do anything? I don't really know. So let's just Clear Smog again on this slot, and then just Thunderbolt over here. He might even switch. Brave Bird going into my Amoongus. Alright, that's good damage there. Alright, and a Swords Dance. Uh-oh. That's not good. Alright, we do get one removal here into the Corviknight. So that's somewhat good, in a way. In a way, of course. And of course, this Clear Smog just doesn't do anything. I am going to have to try and get a Reflect now. But we do actually remove his boost. So Clear Smog does have that. So I don't know why he did that. He probably should have just attacked. So what's coming in now? Grimmsnarl again. Alright. So this is a good time to, quote unquote, probably protect. If I can. Oh, the taunt is gone. So now I can just Reflect and show him my screens. Now, he could go for the kill here as well. But again, this is where Reflect is kind of handy. Alright, protect on the Amoongus. Alright. And it's just Rock Slide from the Garchomp here. Okay. Now if Rotom doesn't flinch, we're in an okay spot. Alright, as long as Rotom doesn't flinch. Spirit Break going into the Amoongus slot. Okay. Come on, Rotom, get off the Reflect. And Rotom reflects. Perfect. Nice. Really, really good. Alright, now does he dare Dragon Claw that slot? I do want to get out my own Garchomp, right? But then he's just like clicking Spirit Breaks on that slot, which is very bad. So honestly, I can just keep clicking Hydro Pump and stuff. You know, I could technically Spore here because I know he wants that removed, and then I can still click like Hydro Pump on the Garchomp over here. Alright, more Rock Slide. Alright, Amoongus lives. Alright, Spirit Break coming out into the Amoongus. We should take that, we do. Alright, and he flinches. Alright, we do miss the Hydro Pump, unfortunate. Alright, but we do get a Spore off, so that's nice. Really, really good. Alright, nice. So now, I could do a whole bunch of other stuff. His Tailwind is gone. Do I dare get in T-Tar now? Could. Even my own Garchomp. It's just gonna take so much damage though. Especially with yeah, it's just like I'll take with this. I could also technically Spore this slot. Oh, I have another idea. Here's what we do. We Rage Powder, and then we get in our Chomp. And this is what we do. Because he has to take a turn of sleep. Alright, so now we get a free switch into our Garchomp. Okay. Rage Powder. Alright, and Garchomp stays asleep. That's really good. Alright, there's a Spirit Break. We should be able to take one more even. Yep, we do. That's nice. Alright, Amoongus is taking the attack. And then, honestly, we just Rage Powder one more time, and we should be able to try and pick up this KO with a Dragon Claw on this slot. Alright. Alright, and again, we are max speed on this Garchomp here, so this is going to be very interesting. So here we go, Rage Powder again. Does Garchomp stay asleep? I would love to win the speed tie. We do win the speed tie. This should KO. We're Life Orb. It does live. It does live. I will say that much. Alright, but the Garchomp stays asleep, so now we're just kind of chilling. Alright, and he does go for Spirit Break. Okay, that's fine. Alright, now we go into Rotom here. Or we could go into T-Tar, technically. And then just like Tera Flying stuff. Oh man, do I dare do it? And then make him miss. Sandbell Tera Flying. I have another idea. I have another idea. Alright, we'll go into Rotom. We'll remove the Dragon typing. And we'll just Terra Ground, click Earthquake, and we should be okay. Alright, so T-Bolt here, and then just Terrestrialize, and then just click Earthquake. And that should just remove the Garchomp. And even if he clicks Dragon Claw on us and wins the speed tie, it just doesn't do as effective damage. And we got the Reflect off anyway, and we're Light Clay. So this is Screens Rotom doing its work here. Alright. Alright. So Terra Ground. Alright. Garchomp woke up. Protect. That's fine. Very, very fine. Reflect coming out there. I don't know what that's going to do. But we do click Earthquake. This is a Life Orb Earthquake, by the way. Alright. There's the Levitate. Alright. And we did Thunderbolt that slot also, just in case. But good chip damage here. Alright. Alright, now, as long as Rotom can pick up with the Thunderbolt here, we're in a good spot, I would say. It actually lives on 1. The light screen wore off. Okay, so now we just click it again, technically. And just click Earthquake again. Alright, there's light screen. Might as well. What else are you gonna click? Alright, and we win the speed tie anyway, so this Thunderbolt is not gonna matter. I could have even clicked my own light screen depending on where I'm at. Yeah, now we're just in a commanding position. See, Amoongus did work here. Like we were able to pivot in our Garchomp safely. Right? We got our sleep turns, and now we're just okay here. Alright, what's the last one? Alright. And what do we got here? Okay. It's Rotom. Okay. We have an Assault Vest Tyranitar in the back for that. So honestly, I don't know what he does. Oh wait, he has... Yeah, I know what he has. Okay, he has the Thunderbolt stuff. Actually, I think I may need to do something else here. Reflect, and I have my own Reflect. So technically what I want to do, I want to Light Screen first, just to like protect myself here. And then we'll just protect Garchomp first, unless he just cancels. Because I want to be able to safely take this. Alright, so there's the Light Screen. He has to go Hydro Pump here. I know he does. Alright, that's his only way out. Yep, exactly. And now we can actually do something actually very, very interesting. We can go into T-Tar here, get the sand going, and then maybe hopefully get some sand hacks. Alright, but honestly I'm just going to go for Dragon Claw here. This is always a safe play. Alright, so we're going to get the sand going. Maybe we can get some sand hacks. Hydro Pump already has low enough accuracy. We have a Light Screen up. I feel safe doing this. Okay. Alright, Dragon Claw, even if we don't KO. Oh, that's a very bulky Rotom. Alright. Hydro Pump, oh, it does connect. Alright, we gotta take one, right? Okay, we don't take one. Alright. Alright, we don't take one there. But we do have an Assault Vest on T-Tar. We're okay, I think. We should be fine, and he's taking Sand Chip. Yeah. And then we have our own Rotom. Alright, so that's good here. So we could have even just like Thunderbolted the Rotom, but like, what damage does it do? Not a whole lot, right? But because it's a 2-on-1, we should be able to wear him down. So I'm just gonna click Crunch here. We should be fine, and just click Thunderbolt over here, and that should also be okay. Yeah, here it is. Thunderbolt. Yeah, see, that would have been fine. Oh, Citrus Berry. Alright, good recovery. Are you faster than my T-Tar? Now, again, we have Assault Vest here, so this is where like the Assault Vest T-Tar is actually going to come in. Oh, he just Thunderbolt. Oh, that's 100% fine. Enjoy this crunch. Goodbye. Okay. And we get the defense job. Yeah, this is over. 100% over. Because he can only target one slot now. Yeah. Yeah, every Pokemon that we had did something, which I really like. You know, that's what we like to see. Just click Crunch again, right? This is my strongest attack. And then just for the memes, we just click Hydro. And no, just Thunderbolt here. We're fine. Alright, Thunderbolt, that should just wrap it up here. We have the faster Rotom. We're a little bit faster than but yeah, yo, Rotom putting in work. And yeah, doing the job here with the screens, and Amoongus, MVP of the game, actually, technically. So there it is, folks. There's the rental. If you want to try out our T-Tar Garchomp squad with his homies over here, we used everything. Everything had a role in all 3 battles, which you like, because that means the team is good. The team is very flexible, and you're able to bring different options depending on different matchups, right? Like you saw in the 3rd game, we brought in Amoongus. It did the job. Screens Rotom was good in a couple of the games as well. So really glad that we had it. So thanks Joe for the idea. It made the team work. Volcarona puts on a lot of pressure against Meowscarada and Gholdengo. You saw it in that 2nd game. Tyranitar also did what it needed to do in certain scenarios. It just helped us win more. But the Assault Vest was also really nice. I felt like if we ever needed it. Corviknight also pretty solid in what it needed to do. Again, you know, Tailwind pressure, Brave Bird stuff, Bulk Up. It did the job in the lead. And then Life Orb Garchomp was also really nice. It did most of the damage, if anything. Whereas, like, actually in the third game, it was more like Rotom stole. Rotom and Amoongus really stole the show in that third game. But yeah, give this one a go. Let me know how you do. And again, if you're interested in coaching, where we do a lot of team building one-on-one in the Discord call, check out the video description. That is a tier 3 sub to the channel if you want help team building. Otherwise, if you have a team yourself and you just want me to fix it up and optimize it a little bit, that's a tier 2 sub to the channel. Also, you know, also another good option. But don't forget to join the Discord, where you get to engage in my community. And you get to, you know, just interact with me one-on-one, especially if you ever have any questions, you know, feel free to do that as well. So, yeah, we'll be back in another video in the next one, guys. Peace out, and have a good night.